guys, you heard Trevor Layton talking about his injury earlier. He's had over a week to recover and now more determined than ever to take that red plate back from Ryan Springer. He admitted that New York was some of the worst racing he's had all season, but that has added some motivation to him to get those points back. Back to you.
Great point. And Carly is right on the money because Trevor was not fast, had some rough times in New York in rounds 9 and 10. Here in round 11, though, in the qualifying heats, he's been very, very fast.
Well, you know, he took a 5th place in his first round and a 1st in his second round. So, you know, he struggled a little bit early on, but you take and see where he's lined up. He lined up right in the middle there in that Hayes starting grid. It'll be interesting to see how he can do as he qualified 5th.
Once again, 15 sleds, 10 across the front, 5 across the back, set and ready to go. It's a hard left-hand turn and down the back stretch after they take the green. You see the starter. He checks to make sure each one of them are ready to go, and we are about to go racing in Chicago. And we're racing in Route 66. Down the stretch they go into turn 1.
Boy, Carlson tries to edge, but that didn't work for him. It's going to be Travis Muller out front, and here comes Ryan Springer.
Travis Muller with the stud boy hole shot, but it did not last long.
Springer.
Andrew Carlson got that stud boy hole shot.
Look at Springer taking work there as he is trying now to pass his teammate. So you've got teammates up front and Muller sitting in 4th, Johnstedt in 3rd.
What a battle into the FXR turn we've got between the 151 of Carlson and the 541 of the points leader, and that is Ryan Springer.
Take a look on the outside. Johnstedt trying to slip around the corner, move into a position where he can work around these guys. And of course, Travis Muller, who was your #1 qualifier, he trying to join that battle also. Great
battle and lots of red sleds headed down towards the Air Force flyaway into what is the final turn on this racetrack, and towards the Amsoil finish line. It's a drag race. The 151 continues to lead. Andrew Carlson is out front, and Ryan Springer is right on his tail.
Well, I tell you what, Springer trying to work hard to get around his teammate. We got a yellow down in that portion of the racetrack, so they're going to have to check up.
Yellow flag.
Right, that yellow means that they have to slow down. They cannot jump in that area. They cannot pass in that area. Here comes Springer.
Great battle now once again as we are back up to speed. The 541 of Ryan Springer takes the lead, but here comes Carlson trying to get it back.
Carlson went huge on the inside, doubled up and then went big, trying to get underneath his teammate, but Ryan Springer able to hold on to the lead. It's Carlson right behind him, both those guys from the Sport Tech Factory Racing team.
Big air for Ryan Springer, and he is your leader. But once again, here comes Andrew Carlson. And once again, the yellow flag is out. No passing, no air allowed. And back up to speed they go.
And you know, the interesting thing is Carlson had all kinds of momentum going into that corner. That yellow just took it away.
Absolutely, but that's part of racing. You got to deal with all elements on the racetrack, and that right now, I'm sorry to say, is one of them. 3 laps into this, the Pro Lite final, and your leader is Ryan Springer, who has won 3 Pro Lite features in a row. Can he make it 4 tonight?
Watch these guys up front. Springer, Carlson, Johnstedt in 3rd, and then Travis Muller in 4th. But here's a name that we watched early on, Trevor Layton in 13th.
Let's go down to Carly Applin right beside the racetrack. Carly?
Guys, as we watch these teammates battle it out, we have to remember that this is a new venue, a new track for all of the riders. So whether you're a veteran or a rookie, it's an even playing field. None of them have experience other than today out there, so it's going to help with that battle. Guys?
We have gone red here on the racetrack, Mike.
Okay, now the red flag is something that you typically don't see here in racing, but this driver needs medical attention.
And welcome back to Amsoil Championship Snowcross, powered by Ram, about to go green once again after a red flag situation. And we're about to go green. Here we go. We're racing once again in the Pro Lite division. The feature is underway, and Ryan Springer jumps right back out to the lead. Andrew Carlson and James Johnstedt now battling for second.
Watch Carlson as he's trying to make up ground on his teammate. He was working on him prior to the red flag, and watch him as they go now, as you see Springer as he's pulled away. Boy, Carlson going big. And of course, Travis Muller getting around James Johnstead. So Johnstead now in fourth, Muller on the podium.
It's quite a battle for second right now. Again, as you said, it's Carlson, Muller, and Johnstead now battling for that second spot as Springer starts to try to pull away. Right there behind him, though, is Andrew Carlson.
You bet. Springer looked like he was pulling away, and here comes Carlson. Carlson working his way through the Air Force flyaway. Got a good rhythm section there. Maybe a little bit smoother than his teammate, and this thing is closed.
Look at the roost that Andrew Carlson just had to eat from the leader. Meanwhile, Elias Ishul is up to fourth, we just saw on the scoring table. As we continue to watch your battle for the lead, suddenly Elias, the 16-year-old from Norway, is a contender.
Boy, and I'll tell you what, Johnstead's got his hands back through there too, as now Trevor Layton, who was in 13th at the stop point, is now up to sixth place.
So there he is. That's your fourth place racer of Elias Ishul, just ahead of the 154 of James Johnstead.
Right, there's Johnstead looking right behind him. Here comes Trevor Layton.
There
Trevor
he goes.
Layton goes by Johnstead like he's standing still.
Trevor Layton on a rail. That moves him into fifth spot. Couple of spots away from the podium. Trevor Layton, the number 3, came into this race second in the points, trying to find his way back up front, as the man he's chasing is the man everybody's chasing on the racetrack right now, your leader, Ryan Springer.
Springer still out in front, as you see Layton right there trying to make up some ground, sitting in fifth spot. And there is your race leader, Carlson, continuing to try to run him down and make a pass on his teammate. Carlson now about a second behind Ryan Springer, as we've indicated, who's won the last 3 finals out in front here.
Trying to make it 4 in a row as he hits that Amsoil finish line. We are continuing under green. It's Springer, it's Carlson, and look at this. This is going to be a battle for third. It's Muller and Elias Ishul looking for a spot on the podium. He'll go to the outside. 2 distinct different lines, and it's a drag race on the short chute.
Those 2 guys did some battling during the qualifying. Look at Muller on the inside, Ishul on the outside, and it is going to be a drag race down through the backside.
And they're going to be battling for second momentarily as well, as you saw Andrew Carlson just in front of them for a moment. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on your screen. Your leader continues to be Springer. Carlson looks to the inside of him. There's third, Travis Muller, and Elias Ishul in fourth.
Ishul had the fastest lap last time, a 43.1. They are definitely making ground on second and third place as they continue to beat their way around this racetrack. And look at Carlson trying another line, trying to get around Springer.
Had the triples on the front stretch right there and made up a good 2 sleds on the leader. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Springer has Andrew Carlson all over his tail, and Travis Muller looking to get into the battle as well.
And this is where Carlson has been strong. Oh, Ishul with a problem.
And that let Trevor Layton get around Elias Ishul into fourth spot.
Oh, I tell you what, there's action everywhere on the racetrack. 1 lap left to go. Can Andrew Carlson get it done, or will Springer make it 4 in a row?
Springer is 1 lap away from 4 in a row in the Pro Lite class. Can he hold off Andrew Carlson and Travis Muller? There he is, the 541 into that Polaris turn. You see right behind him, Andrew Carlson. Right behind him, Travis Muller.
And this is where Carlson is strong, through the back part of the racetrack. Watch him as he goes huge there. Does triple, double up, and then double again. Trying to make up some ground on his teammate. I think he's going to run out of time and real estate.
Into the cat corner, the Ram final turn, and towards the Amsoil finish line. The checkers are in the air. 4 in a row for Ryan Springer.